Woj, what resolution came out of that meeting between Dame and the Blazers brass yesterday?
I think the one, perhaps at least short-term resolution that's come out of that meeting in the past few days is that Damian Lillard is going to allow the Blazers to go out in the trade market, in free agency, and see how they can improve this roster after the draft. See how they can continue to build around them and do it without perhaps the constant talk about his desire to leave the organization, because ultimately it is very difficult to do trades in this league. It's even harder to do them if you don't have the leverage that Damian Lillard is going to be there. If teams think he is on his way out, that a trade request is imminent, it is hard for the Blazers to get deals done in that environment. And so clearly Damian Lillard is allowing the team to do that. There's no trade request. And so at least for the next 7 to 10 days or however long that process goes, once free agency starts, the Blazers will be able to try and go out and do it.
So certainly we can stop looking at his playlist for any clues. And if we get any real tangible news on this story, Woj, of course, will bring it to us here on SportsCenter. But Kevin, you just heard Woj mention free agency. Let's go there.
NBA free agency just 3 days away. James Harden expected to decline his $35.6 million player option before Thursday's deadline. Harden would be an unrestricted free agent if he does so. Meanwhile, Draymond Green declining his $27.6 million player option, making him an unrestricted free agent. Four-time All-Star, has played his entire 11-year career with the Warriors, helping them win 4 titles. Khris Middleton declining his $40.4 million player option, now an unrestricted free agent. Middleton played only 33 games last season due to right knee soreness and wrist injuries. Kyrie Irving also on the list of unrestricted free agents. He started last season with the Nets, finishing with the Mavericks after being traded before the deadline. Averaged 25, 5, and 5 in his 20 games with Dallas. Woj back here with us. Now, what are you hearing about the market here for Kyrie Irving?
Hey, Kevin, the market for Kyrie Irving, legitimate places that he would leave Dallas for that makes sense, that are available to him, it's extremely limited, perhaps almost nil. I think the full expectation is that he returns in Dallas. The question will be, what kind of a deal does he go back on? How many years on a contract? I don't think the money will be as much of an issue as how many fully guaranteed years are there for Kyrie Irving. I think that's where the negotiation is going to be between he and the Mavericks. But if he wants to maximize his money on this deal, the place to do that is in Dallas. If he wants a chance to win and make a lot of money, or certainly win at a certain level, playing with Luka Doncic, they certainly have much more to do with that roster, but certainly a very formidable 1-2 punch with the Mavericks. It is back in Dallas. Again, the question will be, how many years is that deal? What kind of a commitment do the Mavericks make to Kyrie Irving?
And to your point, it's a relationship that has to work, considering all that the Mavs gave up, especially on the defensive side, to bring in Kyrie. They have to get this deal done. Like you said, a question of maybe how long that contract would be. Woj, thank you very much.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.